And we're live now. Hey guys, this is Rafi here. It's time for another collection video for 2020, and this time I'm going to show you my Fox DVD collection 2020 edition, which I have a whole heck of a lot of Fox DVDs, which this might take a few parts to do this, so let's get started. Now, this first DVD was a pretty rare DVD. It has a 2004 German DVD of Jumpin' Jack Flash, which is a 1986 film with Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah. Spine. Back. This is. Where is the running time? I don't see a running time on this DVD. Here's a disc for Jumping Jack Flash. Oops. Fell. I've seen a little bit of this film. It was a pretty funny movie, so I'm going to have to rewatch this film soon. Now, this next DVD, this is a 2009 release of Taken, Director's Cut, which is a 2008 movie with Liam Neeson, Maggie Grace, Leon Orser, John Grease, David Ofusky, Kathleen Cassidy, Holly Valance, and Frankie Jensen. Famke Jensen, I think it says. They took his daughter, he'll take their lives. Includes both theatrical and unrated versions of the film. Spine. Back. An adrenaline pumping action thriller, says Kobo USA Today. Rated PG-13 for intense sequences of violence, disturbing command material, sexual content, some drug references and language. 91 is also rated 14 in Canada and 13 plus in Quebec. Here's a disc for Taken. I actually did see a little bit of this film, but the DVD got scratched up, so I'm gonna have to get a better copy of this film and rewatch this soon. This next one I have not seen. This is a 2015 DVD of Spy, also a 2015 film with Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham, Rose Byrne, Miranda Hart, Bobby Cannavale, Allison Janney, and Jude Law. The funniest movie of the year is Maura Rainston of US Weekly. From the writer and director Paul Feig, the director of Bridesmaids and The Heat. I have The Heat, which I'll show that a little later. Spine. Back. An action comedy home run, says John Defoe Hollywood Reporter. Radar for language throughout, violence, some sexual content, including brief graphic nudity. 120 minutes, also rated 14 in Canada and 13 in Quebec. Here's a disc for Spy. This is a full art from DVD Express. I have not seen this movie, but it's supposed to be a really funny movie, so I'm going to have to sit down and check this out sometime. This next one I have seen. This is a 2012 DVD of This Means War, which is also a 2012 film with Winston Witherspoon, Chris Pine, and Tom Hardy. Spine. Back. Shamelessly fun, a sexy action romp, says Mara Ranston, US Weekly. 2 spies, 1 girl, no rules. 97 is rated PG in Canada, also G in Quebec. Here's the disc for This Means War. I've seen this movie before. It was a decent movie, even though it does have quite a bit of funny parts in this movie. So, yeah. Now, this next DVD I have not seen. This is a 2008 DVD of Rocker, which is a 2008 Fox Atomic film with Rainn Wilson. This is the Burn to Rock edition. Spine. Back. Rainn Wilson is hilarious. Says Jeffy Lines, NBC Real Talk. Flat out funny. Says we drew over at the movies with Equal Wolper. Rate PG-13 for drugs, sexual references, nudity, and language. While Tumas also rate PG in Canada and G in Quebec. Here's the disc for the rocker. I'm probably gonna have to get this a watch sometime. Next DVD. This is a 2013 DVD of the Way Back, which is also a 2013 Fox Searchlight Pictures film with Steve Carell, Toni Collette, Allison Janney, Anna Sophia Robb, Sam Rockwell, Miriam Rudolph, and Liam James. From the studio that brought you Little Miss Sunshine and Juno. I have those on DVD, which I'll show that in the next part. Forgot to include that, I'm sorry. One of the year's best films is P-Ham Movie Line. Spine. Back. Brazenly Fresh and Funny, says Speed Trials of Rolling Stone. Certified Fresh Rotten Tomatoes. 103 minutes, Ray PG in Canada, also G in Quebec. Here's a disc with the Way Back. I heard really great things about this movie, so I'm gonna have to check this one out sometime. Now, this next DVD, this is a former rental. This is a 2007 DVD of Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, which is also a 2007 sequel to the 2005 film Fantastic Four, which I don't have that film yet. I might try and look for that sometime. The best action film this summer, says Sarah's CNB Comcast Network. I also have the game for this film. I also have the game based on the movie for the Xbox 360, which I'll show that in my Xbox 360 game collection 2020 edition pretty soon. Spine. Back. A terrific adventure for the whole family, says Bill Zucker, CBS TV. 92 minutes, rated PG in Canada, also in G in Quebec. Here's a disc for Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Side A, which is the widescreen side, and Side B is the full screen side. Full one from Jumbo Video in Fredericton, New Brunswick. I'll probably have to get this a watch sometime. I have to watch the first film first before I have to watch this. Now, this next one, this is a 2010 DVD of Wall Street Money Never Sleeps, which is also a 2010 film with Michael Douglas and Shia LaBeouf. This is the rental exclusive, you can see. Full one from Blockbuster. Blockbuster Day is Valentine's Day 2011. Yes, this is a full one from Blockbuster. Spine. Back. Electrifying, says Anthony Beriscan of USA Today. Why 33 minutes, rated PG in Canada, also G in Quebec. Here's a disc for Wall Street Money Never Sleeps. I might have to watch the first film before I have to watch the sequel. Next DVD, this is a 2012 DVD of The Sitter, which is a 2011 movie with Jonah Hill. This is the totally irresponsible edition. Includes two versions, unrated and theatrical. Spine. Back. Smart and Funny, says Kyle Smith, New York Post. 81 minutes, rated 14 in Canada, also 13 plus in Quebec. And this is directed by David Gordon Green. Here's the disc for The Sitter. I've seen this movie before, and it was a pretty funny movie. So, yeah. Next DVD. This is one of the older DVDs. This is a 1998 DVD of Big, which is a 1988 movie with Tom Hanks. Have you ever had a really big secret? Spine. The Back. Big is hilarious, says David Anderson Newsweek. Rate PG. Wire format, also rate PG in Canada. This is directed by Penny Marshall, and it was actually produced by James L. Brooks, which is Gracie Films, obviously. Here's a disc for Big. I have not seen this movie, but from the trailer and TV spots, it looked pretty funny. So I'm gonna have to check this out sometime. Next DVD. This is a 2002 DVD of Behind Enemy Lines, which is a 2001 movie with Owen Wilson and Gene Hackman. An endorphin-pumping action ride, says Stephen Ree of the Philadelphia Choir. Spine, back, uh, can't see because blocked by the sticker. This is another film art from Blockbuster. This time, Blockbuster Day is February 8th, 2008. Rated PG-13 for more violence and some language. Where I find this also rated 14 in Canada. Here's a disc for Behind Enemy Lines. This is a movie I have. This is another movie I have not seen, but it's supposed to be a pretty good action flick. So I'm gonna have to sit down and check this out sometime. Next DVD. This is a 2007 DVD of The Siege, which is a 1998 movie with Denzel Washington and Annette Bening. Also Bruce Willis. This is the martial law edition. Spine, back, sharp, creative, and shockingly exciting at the same time, says the Wall Street Journal. Chilling and riveting, says ABC Bill Network, and terrifically wheel, says Jane Wells Hollywood. Why 60 minutes rate 14 in Canada, also 13 plus in black. Here's a disc for Deadpool. No. Kind of confused with another movie title. Here's a disc for Siege. This is another film I have not seen, but it's supposed to be a pretty good movie, so I'll have to check this one out sometime. This next DVD, this is a 2008 DVD of Jumper, which is also a 2008 film with Hayden Christensen, Jamie Bell, Rachel Bilson, Michael Rooker, Anna Sophia Robb, and Max Thury, Diane Lane, and Samuel Jackson. From the director of Born Identity and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which that being Doug Liman, which I do have the Born Identity on DVD, which I'll show that in my Universal DVD Collection 2020 edition. As you can see, the case of it is not the best condition because there's a little bent down there. Spine, back. The action hit of the year is a global phenomenon. Mind-boggling action, says Star Tribune. 80 minutes rate PG in Canada, also Gene Quebec. Here's a disc for Jumper. Side A was the widescreen side, and side B is the full screen side. I've seen this movie before, and it was pretty good. This next one's another film I have seen. It was a very funny movie. And this is a 2010 DVD of Date Night, which is also a 2010 film with Steve Carell and Tina Fey. This is another rental exclusive DVD. I have 3 rental exclusive DVDs, which the other one you'll see short a little bit later. Spine, the back. Wildly funny, says Gene Wood's Parade, hilarious from start to finish. It's Club USA Today. 80 minutes rate PG in Canada, also Gene Quebec. Here's a disc for Date Night, full art from Blockbuster. Next DVD. This is a 2018 DVD of Deadpool 2, which is also a 2018 sequel to the 2016 film Deadpool, which also have that on DVD. This movie stars Ryan Reynolds, Josh Brolin, Marina Baccarin, Gillian Dennison, Zazie Beetz, T.J. Miller, Biana Helbrand, and Jack Casey. I also have the first Deadpool on DVD, which I'll show that in the next part. Spine, back, a work of genius, and it's epic. I can't believe I just said that. It says Hugh Jackman, actor, someone like you. Or 19 minutes, rate 18 in Canada. Here's a disc for Deadpool 2. It says better than VHS. I mean, that's actually kind of funny. I've seen bits and pieces of this film. I have not seen the whole thing. I only saw the first Deadpool. It was hilarious, so I'm going to have to rewatch this sequel soon. This next DVD is a 2004 DVD of The Day After Tomorrow, which is also a 2004. Also 2004? Yeah, also 2004 film. With Dennis Quaid, Jake Gyllenhaal, Ian Holm, Amy Wilson, and Sela Ward. This is directed by Ward Emmerich. This is the full screen edition from the director of Independence Day, which also have the awards series DVD of this film. Spine. The back, what a ride, says Joel Seguga America. It's co-produced with Lionsgate, even though the Lionsgate logo is not shown. We're at 23 minutes for APG in Canada, also G in Quebec. Here's the disc for The Day After Tomorrow. I actually never seen this film, but it's supposed to be an awesome movie, so I'm definitely going to have to watch this sometime. This next one here is a 2005 DVD of The Transporter, which is a 2002 movie with Jason Statham. This is the special delivery edition. Spine, other spine, back, heart-pounding action from start to finish. As Leo Martin Heart Top Ticket. 19 minutes, ready 14 in Canada, also 13 plus in Quebec. Now here's the original case itself. Here's the disc of The Transporter. I've seen this movie before, and it was pretty good. So, yeah. I'm also planning to get the third film, which that movie was released by Lionsgate. Now, speaking of Wall Street, I have the first film right here, which this is a 2000 DVD, which is a 1987 movie with Michael Douglas, Charlie Sheen, Daryl Hannah, Martin Sheen. This is directed by Oliver Stone. Spine, back, sensationally entertaining, and sort of knowing picture, says New York Magazine. 126 minutes, ready 14 in Canada, also G in Quebec. Here's the disc for Wall Street, which is on a clear disc. I've actually never saw both Wall Street and Wall Street Money Never Sleeps, so I'm going to have to watch this before I watch Money Never Sleeps. Next DVD I have here, this is a 2016 DVD of Joy, which is a 2015 film with Jennifer Lawrence, Robert De Niro, and Bradley Cooper. From the director of The Fighter, Silver Linings Playbook, and American Hustle, which that being David O. Russell, which I have The Fighter and Silver Linings Playbook on DVD, but I do not have American Hustle. I did see a copy of American Hustle at Jean Coutu once, but I didn't get it. A must-see, says Marriott Rainstem US Weekly. Spine, back, wildly entertaining, says Marriott Rainstem US Weekly once again. One of the best movies of the year, says Sean Wicks of Fox TV. We're on 12 minutes rated PG in Canada. Here's the disc for Joy. I might have to get this one watch sometime. Next TV, I heard it's supposed to be hilarious. This is a 2006. Wait, 2006? No, 2007 DVD of Borat, which is a 2006 film with Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah. You can see the cover looks like in Russian, which is cool. Spine, back. This is rated R for pervasive, strong, crude, and sexual content, including graphic nudity and language. 84 minutes, also rated 14 in Canada and 13 in Quebec. Here's the disc for Borat. Here's that for other movies on DVD. I have The Ringer, which I'll show that a little later. And I also have... Oh, I do also have Office Space and Super Troopers on DVD as well, which I'll show that in the next part. I'm definitely going to have to watch this film sometime because I heard it's supposed to be hilarious. Next DVD, this is a 2003 DVD of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, which has 4 Treehouse of Horror episodes. Spine, back. It has Treehouse of Horror episodes 5 through 8. And wait, 5 through 12, I believe. Yeah, 5 through 12. This is 92 minutes, and episodes are from 1994, 1996, and 2001. Here's a disc for The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, which is shaped like an apple. And here's a DVD guide. And this comes in a yellow case. So, yep. And these next two are double feature DVDs. This is a 2006 double feature DVD of The Edge and Tigerland. The Edge was a 1998-7 movie, and Tigerland was a 2001 film. The Edge stars Anthony Hopkins, Alec Baldwin, Haley Matheson, and Harold Perrineau. And Tigerland stars Colin Farrell, Matthew Davis, Cheryl Regnham, Clifton Collins Jr., Russell Richardson, and Thomas Gurry. Nerve-wracking adventure, says Jane Addison in the New York Times for The Edge. And the best film of the year, says New York 1 for Tigerland. Spine, back. The Edge is 120 minutes, rated 14 in Canada, also 13 plus in Quebec. And Tigerland is 101 minutes, rated R in Canada, also 16 in Quebec. Here's the disc for The Edge, which still uses the original 1998 DVD, I will say. Yeah. And this for Tigerland, which is still a 2001 DVD. I've not seen both of those films, so I'm probably going to have to check these out sometime. Now, this next DVD I have here is a 2010 double feature DVD, Loma Sunshine and Juno. Loma Sunshine was a 2006 film, and Juno was a 2007 film. Both films are released by Fox Searchlight Pictures. Spine, back. Loma Sunshine is 103 minutes, rated 14 in Canada, also in Quebec. And Juno is 111 minutes, rated 14 in Canada, also in Quebec. Here is the disc for Loma Sunshine, which is still from 2006. And the disc for Juno, which is still a 2007 DVD. I've not seen both of those films, but I heard really great things about Juno, so I might check that sometime. And we're going to stop here for part 1 of my Fox DVD collection 2020 edition, and stay tuned for part 2